have a 31-year-old developmentally delayed daughter. I've never been able to have a conversation with her because the way she speaks, people can't understand her. So, but she expects me to understand her. We're so close. She counts on me to get it when nobody else can. But sometimes I do, but most times I don't, because I just don't understand her. So when she'll say something, does she understand
you? Yeah.
Maybe. It's hard to know because I can't get, someone told me she's like a receiving station. She can't block. Everything that happens comes right through her. So when you're like that, they told me she built walls around herself to protect her, because that's just too hard for her. What I realized is when she spoke to me and I didn't get it, she would yell. When she yelled and I didn't get it, she would tantrum. And when she tantrumed and I didn't get it, she would attack. And Avi, this went on for about 15 years. And I couldn't understand it. I couldn't get it. Finally, one day she was running at me in rage to try to attack me, rip my shirt or bite me or do something. And I just sat there and she let me catch her eyes. And I caught her eyes and I said, Elisa, you know I love you more than anything in the world. I would give everything I have to understand those 6 words you're trying to tell me. I just can't understand them. Will you do me a favor? Speak to me without words. She stopped dead in her tracks. The look of rage on her face turned into this smile that just melted my soul. And for the first time ever, she spoke 3 words in perfect English. She said, I am Daddy. I said, I'm sorry, what the expletive deleted are you talking about? You are Daddy. How are you doing that? And she put a finger to the side of her head. And it made me believe that what she was saying was that she was putting thoughts into my head. She was talking to me telepathically, and she had been. And there had been times where I remember feeling that she was, but I just didn't trust it. I didn't even trust it when she did it now. So I looked at her and I said, you little son of a gun, have you been putting thoughts in my head? And she started laughing and laughing and laughing with all this relief of all these years of finally she got through to me. And she said, yes, Daddy, yes, Daddy, yes, Daddy. We laughed for about 20 minutes nonstop, contagiously. She would stop, I would keep going. I would stop, she would keep going. We just couldn't stop laughing, 20 minutes long. What I noticed after the end of that incident, she hasn't once yelled, tantrumed, or attacked again. Now, I don't understand every time she puts a thought in my head. I understand a lot more than I used to. But we found our way. We found some way that she could communicate to me. If that were the end of the story, I would feel fabulous. I have my daughter back. I can actually hear her and understand her, and she can get my words, and I can talk to her, and I can get if she gets me or not. We can never have this conversation, but around simple things we can. But I got greedy. I said, I wonder if that same thing doesn't happen in prisons, in education, in businesses, in government. Look at our government situation. Who's listening to anybody? All they're doing is yelling. When they yell and they don't get it, they tantrum. They try and create havoc and chaos. When tantrum doesn't work, they try and attack. It's happening everywhere. So how ironic would it be if a 31-year-old girl who never had an opportunity to have a conversation in her life would give over a technique that would allow us to have real conversation and real understanding? The technique is speak, yell, tantrum, attack. And you watch it. It happens in every single institution, every single religion, every single organization, every single family, every single business. And if you can stop it, you can notice it and stop it and retrofit it back and just say, hold on, you're trying to say something to me and I'm not hearing it. Can you try and say it to me a different way? We might end all suffering. Just that simple.